Hey guys, how's it going? My name is Adrian Reddix, and today I want to show you my favorite apps on my phone. Now, in previous videos, I said that I was on a personal financial journey, and I wanted to do this video, and I was gonna be like, yeah, all the other tech YouTubers do this video on their their favorite phones or what's on my phone. I'm gonna do it too. When I looked at it, that my favorite apps all tend to revolve some way around money. But I wanted to share my favorite apps on my phone currently. Now this may change tomorrow, and it may change next week, or it may be the same 2 years from now. I doubt it, because have various interests. I think this personal finance thing is going to be something I keep up and keep going. Let's get into it. The first app is Ibotta. Ibotta is the best way I can describe it is being a digital couponing app. I'll explain. You download Ibotta like you do all other apps, and you go through, and it has different stores in it. It goes anything from Kroger to Walmart, Circle K, Shell, Dollar General, a bunch of online outfits like Joann, Amazon also. So you go there, and it's just like couponing that you get from a newspaper. So you would have, let's say, dog food. You buy this certain brand of dog food at this size, and we'll give you $1 back or something like that. Let's say I was going to get something like protein powder, and I was going to get it anyway. And this protein powder is for my wife. There's nothing there. I went to Walmart today, got the protein powder. We saw that, the average, I think the price was $19.99. You would go buy what you were going to buy anyway. When I got back to the house, I took a picture of the barcode. Barcode found that coupon, and I got credited for the $5 for that muscle milk. So it went from a product that cost $19.99 to a product that costs $14.99. So it's a $5 difference. I don't need to explain to you how couponing works. On other things like, let's say on Kroger or something like that, you would have to actually take a picture of the receipt. And after you took a picture of the receipt, you would have to go and scan the barcode of whatever item you had. I love raisins. They're not a sponsor, of course. I like raisins. The way I like to use it, and my family likes to use it, is, let's say, and it's not as common, but let's say if you had like these raisins and they were $4, and you had a paper coupon that had 50 cents off, but then you had a coupon on Ibotta for another 50 cents off. If it's a manufacturer coupon or a store coupon, and you come here with this manufacturer coupon, you could double up your coupons and save even more. So I like it because of the saving aspect. If this sounds like something that you're interested in, it's a link below. If you want to set this up and do it, you can. One other thing I like about Ibotta is the bonuses. The bonuses that they have are creative sometimes. You'll have something like a Weekend Warrior bonus, where if you redeem 9 offers, you can get an extra $2. Or if you buy a certain product like some beer, and you buy another product like meat together, and you buy these 2 products, hey, you get an extra $1.50 or whatever. So the bonuses makes it kind of fun. And also, if you have a team, which you can get on my team, link in the description below, you can see your friends whenever they save, and that makes it more like a competitive thing. Like, oh man, my friend Dave, he saved $3. Man, I'm gonna beat Dave this month. And by working together, you also have team bonuses. So once your team hits certain levels, you get extra money on top of it. So it's a very social / couponing thing that you can do, and it's a pretty cool app. The second app is an app called Mint. Mint is made by the company Intuit, which they have TurboTax and QuickBooks. So this app is a budgeting app, and it's free. That's always good. And Ibotta is also free. So Mint is a free app that helps you with your budget. You can connect your bank account, you can connect credit cards, you can connect investment accounts. I'm going to show you my Mint budget, kinda. I'm a little embarrassed by the amount, so we're going to blur all that out. But I'll show you something later. Well, that'll make up for that. Mint gives you a lot of different things. It gives you a place where you can budget. Let's say if you want to budget for, I mean, you could budget for anything. You can keep track of your spending as far as how much you spend on gas, food, clothes, entertainment. It's just a app that brings all your accounts together into a central location that you can manage it with. It's a little hot in here. The air conditioning went out, and it's been fun. Central Mississippi heat, great. And they give you things like credit score or the Mint credit score. I know it's not the official credit score, but it can give you a good roundabout where you're at. They also have this thing called Marketplace, and Marketplace, just like how they make their money, I'm pretty sure it's some type of affiliate program where if you sign up for a credit card, they will get a piece of it. It's just, that's what it is. I mean, everybody does it as far as income for that company. My only con with this app is all the time it miscategorizes things and you have to go back in there and change it. The frustrating thing isn't the changing of the category, is that you can't be like, hey, if I buy something from the Shell station, it's gonna be gas every time. It'll just kind of just randomly like, oh, you bought something from Shell, it's a book. Why would I buy a book from a Shell station? Or it'll be like, oh, you bought something from, well, all the big ones like McDonald's and things like that. It categorizes those correctly, but something that's not something that many people deal with or the vast majority of their users deal with, it just throws any category, and it can be a little frustrating at times. The third app is an app called Digit. Digit is an app that helps you save, and it helps you save to pay off debt, is what they kind of categorize themselves as. This is not a free app. This is one of those apps that you pay some money for. So let me give you a breakdown of what it helped me do and what it cost me for them to help me do that. So as you can see, I have a bunch of different accounts. I have a rainy day fund. Let me pull it up on my phone. I'll put it up on the screen. I have an account for my rainy day. I have an emergency fund account, and my wife, she likes these bags called Kate Spade. Kate Spade is a quality handbag, but Kate Spade is a very expensive bag. So I've been saving up for this for her a whole year. Each month, Digit charges $2.99. It's going to be free for the first 30 days. And if you do the percentage, it helped me save about $1,000. Let's see, $1,003.39. It helped me save at a cost of $2.99 per month. So at the end of the year, it cost me $35.88 to have them do this. So why would I give 3.57% to somebody to help me save money? So what Digit does, it has some type of algorithm. You hook your bank account to it. It has some type of algorithm where it goes in, it looks around, and it looks at your spending habits, and it tries to take money that won't affect your spending, as far as, you know, it looks at, hey, we know that utilities comes out on the 1st, or he has a big car payment on the 13th. So it tries to look at your spending habits and pulls little amounts. You can adjust how much up or down it can pull. It can pull anywhere from 2 cents all the way up to $60 if you wanted to. And it tries to save it in a way where it's not impacting your day-to-day life. Like, it wouldn't be like, I know you have a big car payment coming up on the 15th and you got $700, the car payment's $300, I'm gonna go ahead and save $600 for you, trying to help you out. Now I know that in the past, the algorithm was a little too aggressive, and sometimes that did happen in the past, but I've noticed that as time goes by, I almost don't even see it coming out. For what I pay, the $2.99 a month, and what I get $1,000. If I can do this for 10 years, I can have $10,000 at the end of these 10 years and I only pay $350. I know it's my money and I was gonna spend it anyway. If I didn't have something like this to help me, it'd be money that I couldn't account for, and 10 years down the road, I would have nothing. So the small price that I pay for the $2.99 a month ensures that I have some type of emergency fund whenever anything happens, as far as could lose a job, I could get hurt and be on disability. I don't know. Number 4 is an app called WeBull. WeBull is an app that lets you get your feet into the whole stock market investing game. You get to place trades as far as buy and sell stocks for $0. And on some platforms, they'll charge you anywhere all the way up to $6 per trade. So I told you I was on a personal finance journey, and I was watching a YouTube video, and of course, somebody I mentioned before, Graham Stephan, came on, and he was telling us how he invested, and I looked at WeBull and I downloaded it, and I was like, I don't understand this. I'm not finna do it, because WeBull has a wealth of information. Unlike apps like Robinhood or Acorns, it has a vast amount of information, and it's almost overwhelming sometimes. But if you are like me and you like to have the information and get in there and decipher it and read the news, then it can be a great app for people who just love consuming information. Webull has this thing called, and a lot of apps do, but they have this thing called paper trading. So let's say you're interested in getting into the stock market, but you don't want to put any of your money on the line. Well, put some fake money on the line on a real app to see how you would do if you actually did it. So you can do things like, I don't know, you can own Apple stock or Amazon or Tesla and see how it would perform if you were getting paid dividends, or if you would lose money, if you wanted to trade options. I know this is a lot of technical stuff and it may go over your head, but it gives you the option that you can play with fake money and not use your money. And if you say you put $300 in, it was your last 300, and you lose every bit of it, well, I mean, you're going to feel some type of way about stocks. With paper trading, you can do that and not feel that sting. You can lose, they give you like $10,000. Who cares? And you lose some fake $10,000 or whatever. They also have this community tab where people would give their opinions about different stocks, or just give each other congratulations on having a good day, or offer some advice for having better days in the future. Sorry about that. Battery went dead. Just make sure it's straight. The last app is Cash App. So when I got first introduced to Cash App was, it sounded kind of, it didn't sound stable to me. But then I remember back in the late, like maybe 2008, 2009, I heard about this banking system in Kenya called M-pesa. And M-pesa was a banking system where I could take a phone. It wasn't even a smartphone. It could be just like a regular basic or feature phone. And I could send money to a relative or whoever, to a shop owner or things like that. I didn't have to have a traditional bank account. And I think that's the idea behind Cash App. Cash App is a way to send money between people without having to exchange cash. Being in a lot of cashless businesses and people who don't carry cash like people used to 10 years ago. Cash App lets you conduct transactions without actually having to have the money in your hand. Anytime my kids need anything, or if I had to send any payments or whatever, I can say, Cash App, bam, it's right there. It's like an instant. So I could send it as soon as the person gets it, they can put it in their bank account, and bam, they have it to spend on whatever they need to have it to spend on. There's a restaurant I like to frequent, and I'd rather pay them using Cash App so they can avoid those transaction fees. So it saves them a little money. Also, two things. During this whole crisis that we've been going through, the government, they gave everybody a check to help stimulate the economy. One thing that Cash App does is it gives people who don't have bank accounts a bank account number and a routing number so they could have the money. And why is that important? Because I'm gonna give you a personal story. Before my personal finance journey that I'm on now, this was, I guess, about 8-9 years ago, I didn't know how to use money. I didn't know how things worked, and I just kind of did whatever I wanted to. So I burned, let's say I was overdrafting and I wasn't being responsible, and I burnt my relationship with a couple of local banks. And it was just me being young and dumb and not listening. To repair those relationships, I would have to come up with, I don't know, hundreds of dollars that I didn't have because I didn't know the system. I didn't know how to play the game. And that's what it is, you know. You need to have enough money in there to take care of all your things and be responsible and balance your checkbook. I get that. But sometimes you can be responsible and still not have enough money and get caught up in the world of overdraft fees, and it ends up messing you over. But that's neither here nor there. If you don't have access to banking, Cash App is a great tool for you because they give you access. You can get a card just like a debit card at a bank. They don't have overdraft, so if you don't have the money in there, it's getting denied. It may be embarrassing because they sell overdraft as, hey, you'll be at the cash register and it'll say denied and you'll be embarrassed. We're saving you from this embarrassment. We're gonna charge you $36, but we saving you from this embarrassment. It makes sense. It doesn't. It lets you be responsible and it doesn't drive you more into debt like some of these banks do so they can profit off you not having money. But I'm getting off my soapbox for now. Also, unlike WeBull, the Cash App, you don't have to buy whole shares of stocks. They let you do stock trade. You can invest any amount of you want in there for free also. What they do is Cash App buys the stock. They'll buy whatever stock it is and they chop it up into smaller pieces, even though a share is actually a smaller piece of a company anyway. So it chops it up even smaller so you can buy it by dollar increments. So you may not own a whole share. Let's say GE. I bought GE because I think GE is one of those blue chip stocks that probably won't go down in value and will still be here, hopefully. I can buy them in dollar increments and I may not own a whole stock, but I can own a little bit of it and still be involved in investing, even though I don't have a brokerage account and I don't have all these other things that people say you need to have to invest. Bonus. You knew it was coming. You knew the bonus was coming. And the bonus is something I've talked about before, and that's the Roku app. The Roku app, let me tell you, it's a lifesaver for me because I have kids and they lose the remote control all the time. I have not been able to find the remote control to my Roku TV. Almost 60 days I hadn't seen this remote. The app helps me control the TV and things like that. But not only does it help me control the TV, which is it's worth it alone and it's free, I can watch movies that Roku offers for free on the actual player on the device itself. So I can watch, I don't know, I watch Smallfoot or I can watch any show or anything right from that app. Also, what it does, it helps me take a photo or video from my phone and throw it up on the Roku TV or Roku player so I can show people, hey, it's like an old school slideshow. We have something at work called ClickShare, and ClickShare does the same thing, but it does the same thing for $1,300. It is a professional version and it does work a little better as far as video and what you can do, but you have a whatever you pay for your Roku. It could be $39. It can be the expensive one, it's $100 and some odd. But it takes that technology on a professional level and puts it in your hands on this device. All right, that's it. Hope you guys learned something. If you like this video, please leave a thumbs up or a like. Tell me why you liked it in the comments below. Tell me why you didn't like it in the comments below. If you like this kind of content, hit subscribe, and I'll catch you guys in the next one. Peace. All right.